And I'm here to do a reading today. Virgo, hey, hey. How y'all doing? So let's do Virgo in love from now until the end of January, please. Virgo in love from now until the end of January. Okay, that's a very short shuffle. All right, here we go. Let's do this. 1 second. Okay. All right. Woo. In the past, the Five of Wands, the Eight of Swords, and the Knight of Pentacles reversed. So you had a lot of drama with somebody who you kind of felt trapped to them. And it's kind of like with the Knight of Pentacles reversed, it felt like you were going in circles with this particular individual. Thank you, Heather. Appreciate that. It's a little rusty right now because I haven't did it or put some gel on it. But anyways, it's all right. I kind of feel like you were having a lot of drama or back and forth with someone in the past, whether it was actual like conflict or it was just like this energy of not getting anywhere. I feel like you two were not getting anywhere with that Knight of Pentacles reversed. It felt like it was going at a snail's pace. You may have felt trapped to this particular situation, and it was like a hamster wheel situation where it wasn't moving. Like you did a lot of running and running and running, but it never got anywhere. All right. Okay. Right now, Magician. How you feel right now about the person as a Magician? They're the Chariot reverse. I think you're still interested though. Somebody it's a Cancer, but I feel like the Chariot reverse. I feel like the situation has been at a halt. This person is not moving their ass. You're still interested? It's all happening due to the King of Swords. Somebody it's a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. All right, in the past, the Eight of Cups. So you walked away from this in the past, and you may have went cold on the bitch or the bastard, basically. All right, and I feel like you just felt like this situation was full of drama. You felt trapped to it. You felt like it was not getting anywhere at the same time. All right. So outcome or near future Ten of Pentacles. I see you coming into some money, or there's going to be some advancement in your money. All right. How you see yourself, the Knight of Swords reversed. I'm gonna ask how you two. I'm just gonna just ask the $1 million question where you two are headed, because what I feel like this person's at a distance from. Some of you with that Chariot being there, they are actually at a long distance from you, or you may find themselves distancing themselves from you, or they may be acting distant from you. So whichever, they're very closed off. They're very defensive right now, very closed off. I don't see you getting much out of them, basically. Emotions, justice, outcome, Three of Wands reverse. You're going to turn your back. Why the Magician is your feelings? Virgo, please don't piss on my leg and tell me that it's raining, that you don't want somebody. 1 second. Lawrence says you fuck up your own readings. No, you fucked up. That's the problem. All right. You fucked up for coming in here telling me that I'm fucking up my readings. All right. Your whole life is a fucked up, if you ask me. All right. The very fact that literally that you exist is a fucked up situation. All right. Okay. So basically what I'm kind of getting is I kind of get that this person's being closed off. I kind of feel like they're not even being open right now. They may be very, very, very closed off, defensive, whatever the case may be. But let me tell you something real quick. I feel like you're still interested, and you couldn't convince me otherwise. And don't even try to piss on my leg and tell me that it's raining. Don't tell me that's not what I'm seeing, because I feel like you're still interested. You still want to work on this. And don't tell me that's, like I said. So let me get this straight, Virgo. Let's go through this one by one. Let's call a duck in this morning's reading, okay? You still want to work on it with someone who's acting distant, closed off. They're not even doing shit. You may even feel like they're not. What else are they doing? Let me ask this. The Hero font reversed and the Three of Pentacles. Some of you, they're putting you in the friend zone. That's for some of you. That's one thing I got. But I got for some of you, this person's not even trying to work on this. They're not even really being that cooperative. All right, is what it's telling me. I don't think they want any more drama from you, quite frankly, but I feel like they're taking a step back. Like I said, the friend zone situation is just a small percentage, but I kind of feel like this person basically is taking a step back, or they've taken a step back. You're more interested than they are. You see what I'm saying? You're more interested than they are. I don't like that. Why is the Eight of Cups here for? Ace of Wands. You had a lot of attraction, but so you really had a lot of mojo for this person, but you had to walk away. No wonder. What are they doing? This, like, how do they view you? This is a general and not true. Okay, you got to go. They see you as the Seven of Swords reversed and the Page of Cups. And the Page of Swords reversed. They think you're... So this person thinks you're like ready to communicate with them. So if you've been non-communicative, their take on this is that you're still wanting to communicate with them. They also may be thinking that you're stalking them or asking folks about them, or you're doing something that's very low budget Nancy Drew like. All right, you're being an Inspector Ratchet, or they may see you as somebody who they feel like is watching them. This person has this feeling that you're going to be communicating with them soon, or that you're going to be reaching out or being more. It's like they know you're interested. You couldn't convince me. Wait. Let's back that shit up real quick. Here's my thing. Let's back that up real quick. So they know you're interested. let's do some analysis here. This person knows you're interested, but yet okay. If they know you're interested, then why are they not? You see what I'm saying? That don't make no sense. So they feel like you're about to communicate with them. They feel like you're watching them. They know you're very interested. If they know that, then why are they not stepping up to the plate? That's what I ask you. And I'm not reading for cross watchers, folks. I'm not reading for cross watchers. This is not arrogance, Aisha. Okay, it's called standing your motherfucking ground. Oh, you're talking about the person. Shit. I thought you were talking about me. Sorry. Sorry, Aisha. I could have sworn. I thought she was calling me arrogant. I thought. Okay. Sorry. That's why I need to pay attention to what the hell the comments are saying, right? Okay, before I just pop off. How do you see them? The Tower reverse. You feel like they're avoiding you? Somebody it's a Scorpio. So you're arrogant too. You see them as the Nine of Swords and the Tower reverse. So even though they're avoiding you, you still feel like they're stuck on you. You both are like really full of yourselves as far as what you perceive the other one to feel or think like. Like they know you're interested. They feel like they kind of are in. I don't know. It's kind of like they think that you're out of this, but at the same time they feel like you're still stalking them or ready to communicate with them. But you feel like they're avoiding you, but you know they're stuck on you. So you're both arrogant. You're both just like really doing too much. You're being too much. You're being extra this month. And I should call this extra. Read all about it. Virgo, January 2020 read. All right. That's what I really feel like I should put it like extra. Read all about it. Like you're both doing too much. And I find this as two people here that are not that communicative with one another, but they have this lingering suspicion that each other's watching one another, or each other is still interested, but no actions are being taken to get the shit off the ground. You see what I'm saying? That's a strange. This is a strange read. I did not expect this from y'all. You know you think they're still interested too. You think they're still dealing with this shit too. Like it don't matter how distant and closed off they're acting. Like you know the 411. Your intuition is telling you a whole lot. All right. And they think this person thinks that you're watching them or asking people about them. Mark my words. The person that's on your mind right now, not all of you, but if you know this is your story, the person that's on your mind or that you are thinking about as you're watching this reading, thinks that you're watching them or that you're asking folks about them or that you're really interested to the point like they feel like this person feels like they're the only thing on your mind. Like they're so on your mind, free rent. They're living all in your mind basically. All right. They feel like you're like obsessed, quite frankly. I have to keep it real. That's the feeling I keep getting. And you feel like they're obsessed too because you see them as the Tower reversed, the Nine of Swords, and the Ten of Wands. So you know hell and fine well that they want you too. So why is this show here for? And you're obsessed. You can't tell me you're not obsessed. But they're acting very non-cooperative and they're like not doing shit to do. You see what I'm saying? I don't like this. This is a very repetitive story. We're tired of like, you know what I'm saying? This is a show at this point, folks, that nobody wants to watch. All right? Just saying. I don't like it. That's what I get. And I feel like you're trying to turn your back, but it's all not, it ain't happening. That's what I'm trying to say. All right? Well, thank you, Prachi. Appreciate that. Now let's do some more clarifications. How does this person feel right now at this exact moment about Virgo? Four of Wands reversed, the Lovers reversed, and the Ace of Cups reversed. So again, here we go again with this. They feel trapped to this, but they're aware that it's unstable and not going anywhere. So again, while they think you're obsessed, while they know you're obsessed, they still feel like it's not going to go anywhere. This person is not confident in this situation. They know the 411. Just because they would like it to be a certain way, they know that doesn't make it that way. They feel like basically, okay, this is unstable. I know it ain't going anywhere. That's the type of energy I'm getting, and this drains me emotionally. The Virgo drains me emotionally. I know it's not. That's what I'm kind of getting. This person doesn't have any confidence in this situation. All right? At all. Period. Point blank. None. Zero. Zip. Nada. They have no. It's the coffee talking. Just let it talk, all right? Okay. That's what I kind of get. How do you feel right now about the situation? They have no confidence. You're trying to detach. You'd like conversation. You think it's over. Wait. You'd like commitment, but you feel like it's over too. See, y'all are both mirroring one another, folks. You two are the same people. You two are torn from the same cloth in the month of January, it seems to me. At this point, you both are on the same timeline. You might as well have the same menstrual cycle at this point, Virgo. All right, literally. You both probably share the same. I'm going to say something crazy anyway. I'm going to shut the fuck up. Like, I feel like you two are on the same wavelength as far as emotionally and mentally. Like, okay, it would have been nice, but it's just not going anywhere. What was causing all the problems? What was causing all the Ace of Wands? Some of it was just sexually based. It doesn't have to be. What was causing all the problems? There was attraction there. Somebody may be, okay, I'm going to put out some scenarios here. All right? I kind of feel like what I get is I can't believe I said. Okay, it's the coffee talking. Just let it talk like I said. Okay, I just feel like I know some of you are dealing with a man. All right, it's a joke. Somebody said it's a man. I know it's I assume they are. All right. What I kind of get is I get this energy of there was a lot of traction there between you two. But here's what I keep getting. The reason why you two are not working. Some of you, it's a love triangle, all right? But I'm going to go a little bit more in depth than that. I feel like for some of you, somebody may have been more focused on their career, their business. They were too afraid of this. They were afraid where this would lead if they totally enveloped themselves into it. Like, I don't even have a word for it. Some of you, it's a love triangle. Somebody else was involved, that's for sure. But I'm getting it for some of you, somebody was afraid of where there was attraction there, but somebody was too afraid to jump into it or go along with it. They were afraid where it would lead them to. But I also get a love triangle scenario too. Too many stories. But then again, I have over 300,000 subscribers, so it doesn't feel like the stories are that straight to the point anymore. In fact, they're starting to feel a little too complex. All right. That's what I kind of get. What actions? Okay, wait. What action did this person play that caused the problem? The Five of Swords reversed. They stopped fighting. Some of you, they were a juggler or somebody who, so they were very indecisive. So the problem with the person you were dealing with is they were very indecisive. They kept leading you astray or making you think that they wanted to do this, but they started to act, or they kept acting indecisive or juggling, like they were very conflicted. It's like they kept wanting to do this with you, but you may have felt like their energy was never totally with you. Like you felt like they're either one, were very indecisive, or two, some of you felt like this person had somebody else. It's what I'm saying. I'm not reading from a cross-watcher's perspective. I feel like for some of you, you felt like this person was juggling or doing other things. You felt like they wanted you, but at the same time, you didn't feel like you were the main priority. You see what I'm saying? And what was you doing? Let's call your ass out. The Ace of Swords, upright. So you were being truthful. You kept withdrawing. Let's see. So you really wanted to be with this person. You did. But you kept withdrawing. Like you acted a little bit fickle too, Virgo. Let's call a duck in today's reading. I'm not going to sit here and because it's your reading, tell you cotton candies and unicorns. All right. I'm not going to tell you that. Are you going to be shitting rainbows out your ass? That's not what I'm want to tell you. I felt like you acted fickle too. You know what? You be careful who you clown, because sometimes the clown comes back to bite. I felt like you gave off mixed signals too. Let's call a duck, like I said. Don't tell me that's not what I'm seeing. Although I think you were being truthful, I think that you acted fickle too. I don't even think, I know. I think that you showed inconsistencies yourself, if you ask me. Oh, Todd, that can't be. Yes, it is you. All right. I felt like you kept acting. 1 minute you were all in it, then you acted like you want to withdraw. So you gave this person mixed signals. They gave you mixed signals. You both kept making each other think that each other was inconsistent. You both mirrored each other's energy. You wanted to withdraw, but then still wanted to deal with it. They still wanted to deal with it. But they acted like you weren't their main focus. It's like this energy of this like shittiness. It was like a recipe for a real shitty ass, nasty disaster. All right. I'm not putting all the blame on you. I think there's blame on both sides. All right. So I felt like the two of you felt like each other was inconsistent. All right. In certain aspects of the connection. All right. This is not for everybody. Okay. Let's do single Virgos. Let's do single Virgos. Let's do single Virgos. What's going on with single Virgos? The King of... Why do you keep pulling the King of Swords? You're channeling air sign. And there's a Sagittarius go like... You know what? I see you being calm, cool, and collected. I don't see you being all that adamant for a love life. I mean, you may want it, but I don't see you being all like gung-ho, because you're focused on taking a step back from toxic situations with a Capricorn, a Sagittarius, or just not being a part of a... You had an offer come in the past, or you had a potential in the past, but you're kind of taking the more detached approach. I see an option coming in for you single ones. They either came in or will come in, but some of you are focused on taking a step back from love. You're focused on that career. Typical Virgo behavior, typical Earth sign behavior. King of Pentacles is your best case scenario. You're all about detaching and going cold and being career and business focused. All right, it's what it's telling me. What's the near future? You're gonna have a new person come in, whether or not you go along with it. That's you. All right, I can't be there. You see what I'm saying? What, Five of Swords? Some of you may make a situation right with a past person. You may. There's somebody wanting a second chance with you as well. Putting that out there, singles. But I think that new person, do they need to give me upright? Okay, what about a new? Should they focus on new for right now? Yes. Old, what about old? Some of you may get a second chance with some Capricorn, Sagittarius. I got Leo here, Gemini, Libra. That's what I kind of get, but I feel like you should focus on new. The card says if you focused on new, I just see you take, some of you, I just see you being all about the tangible nature, the things of tangible nature, or like tangible things, money, career, business, and being really, and kind of taking a step back. But at the same time, you may reconcile with somebody, you may get an apology, or you may apologize to someone, or you be apologized to. I don't know who did wrong. There may be somebody from your past that wants a second chance, because there's a judgment here. Judgment doesn't come in with new. Somebody's a Scorpio. Okay. It's like they want a second chance with you. Okay, singles, if there's a person you haven't had a second chance with or you haven't dealt with recently, it's not that the person doesn't want to do this with you. They're afraid that if they do this again, you two are going to end up like you did last time. So if there's a person that you still think about, it's not that they don't want you or that they're not interested. I honestly believe that the person just doesn't want to go through another disaster with you. It's not because of lack of interest. All right. That's what. So whether you get a second chance with this person or not, it's free will at play. I feel like basically the person's afraid of a disaster with you and they want to avoid that. They don't want it to end up like it did last time. That's what it keeps telling me. All right. But I feel like for the new connection, there's a lot of, I see more like two new people coming into your life, or at least two new options. I'll put it that way. And I see for some of you, there's connections coming in that would be good connections. I'm just putting that out there. All right. Ooh, what a strange Virgo read. This is doing too much, isn't it? Okay. Let's do all signs. All signs, please. We're dealing with an Aries. They don't want the drama involved in this situation. They're starting to feel like they don't want to deal with this. The Taurus basically feels like they have the truth, but they still can't let you go. Or you feel like you have the truth about a Taurus, but you still can't let them go. So somebody here knows the truth about somebody they still won't let go, though. The Gemini is starting to get happy again, but they're still disappointed on how this went between you two. The Cancer thinks about you all the time, and they still want to work together with you on this. The Leo basically is very closed off emotionally, but don't be fooled by that. Don't be fooled by their attachment, because they're really screwed up over this, basically. But don't be fooled by their aloofness or detachment. The Virgo does want a new start. Some of you, I'm seeing a new Virgo you meet and it taking off with good. It's a good potential thumbs up, 2 thumbs up on that bitch. All right. Basically, I feel like for some of you, if you already know a Virgo, I feel like it could start again and it could go somewhere. All right. Between you and the Libra, you two have distanced yourselves from one another, but I do see communication between you two. If you're done with a Scorpio, they do want to offer you a relationship. I'm seeing some of you meet a Scorpio that you end up in a relationship with. It develops to a relationship. But some of you, I'm seeing if it's a past Scorpio, I see them reaching out or being communicative with you, and you two could be happy together. If you're done with a Sagittarius, they're very detached, cold. They're kind of drained from this emotionally is what it keeps telling me. The Capricorn is getting over you slowly but surely. They're getting over you. All right. They feel stuck to this a bit, but they're more so getting over you. The Aquarius, that's not going to be committed between you and the Aquarius because there's 3 people involved, unfortunately. The Pisces is withdrawing and they're ready for a new phase in their life, all right, is what it's telling me. So, give me one more clarification of that Pisces. They're at a distance from you, whether long distance or physical or emotional distance, all right? All right, so what's Virgo's advice? Give me advice for Virgo, please. What's your advice? The Knight of Cups reversed. The 7 of Cups reversed. Well, clarify this Knight of Cups reversed. Some of you are up in the air whether you should offer your love to somebody or whether you should just keep your mouth zipped, basically. I say keep your mouth zipped for the time being. You do see the situation for what it is. It really is the way you see it. I just see a lack of commitment going on. Some of you, I kind of see some of you having more than one option at some point, not just one. It feels like it's more than one option. It keeps telling me about that. I see a connection coming up for you. Some of you, a relationship coming up. I still see some of you still being trapped to some former old fling or former old situation. But it's saying you need to move forward because you may find yourself in a relationship faster than you know it. Or at least by 2021. That's what I want to say. That's off the top of my head. All right, is what it's telling me. So be aware. I see some of you having the connection coming in. Whether, you know what I'm saying? With that being said, y'all have a good one, and I'll talk to you later. Okay, bye, y'all. Talk to you later. Damn it, this was lagging. I hate when this damn software lags. Bye, y'all.